Ain't gon' drip. Hey, Lime, what you got on you? I got that shit on me tonight. I ain't gon' cap you down. No, for real. I got it on me. How much you got on you? How much you got on you? Hey, how much you got on you? It's just a 10. Hey, how much you got on you? It's a little 20. How much you got on you? It's just a 30. How much you got on you? I blow the 40. How much you got on you? I made it 50. Hey, how much you got on you? They turned it to 60. How much you got on you? Then I spent it 70. Hey, how much you got on you? They came back with 80. Hey, how much you got on you? I came with a whole. Hey, how much you got on you? Bitch, I got a lot. Hey, how much you got on you? Bitch, I wanna fuck me. Hey, how much you got on you? She say I'm hot. Hey, how much you got on you? I got a lot. Hey, how much you got on you? Yeah, this a lot. I got a lot on me. I got a lot on me. But that ain't a lot of me. That ain't a lot to me. Talking about money, money, money.
So what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So I didn't really vlog this part, but chilling all day. Just watching T-Pain's freaking Nappy Boy podcast radio. Check it out. So it's on here on YouTube. Nappy Boy podcast radio.
Be a little different.
It ain't even sweet. It's like good.
It's just natural. You said organic, so we had to fucking go spend extra money on just actual good.
That's why the
he probably don't even eat organic. If you ain't say organic, you'd have had Welch's in this month.
It's been pretty interesting. So I've been chilling, watching that and this. So pretty much, this doesn't come with directions. I had help from friends. Big thanks to my buddy Chris and Paul for pretty much walking me through it. Mainly Chris, I really appreciate you for showing me how yours is set up and send me that video. So it's kind of weird how this is the bottom side of it. So you got your throttle body cable bracket there. Throttle body goes here apparently. Back this up. And then your coolant lines and stuff. So they got it cut already in the length that it's supposed to be. So longest to shortest. I put Teflon tape on all my fittings. So you got one here, there, and there. That was your coolant ports. And then apparently up here as well. And then you take your sensors from your original intake manifold, and then you take your I really don't like how this is set up. You would think it's on that side, but oh man, I'd rather for the throttle cable to be over here and this to be over there. But anywho, just gotta try to make it do what it do. I'm gonna pin it back like that and call it a day. But you gotta take your throttle position sensor off, this and this. I remember what the dude said, you gotta extend these wires. That's on the excuse me, that was disrespectful. You gotta extend the wires that's on the opposite side. So on the harness side, you gotta reach to here. Hopefully I can somehow find maybe this in the junkyard, or find the plugs or something, and then be able to make an extension harness itself that is plugged and plays, so I don't have to cut my harness. I'm 100% against cutting harnesses if I don't have to. But yeah. So this is the bottom side. This right here is where your vacuum ports go in. And then your idle air control valve go there. I have a gasket coming. I gotta go to Nissan tomorrow to get this. So I'll be able to have the intake, the idle air control valve on. There's the O-ring that goes here, and then the gasket goes over that. So I'm pretty sure I go here. There's a hole that sits off to the side. So I'd rather have my gasket on rather than having it just wide open like that. So with that, it'll be set up. And then these, I don't really trust these. They're super light. And then look at this. If I can get it, look at that. I'm not putting that on my car. I mean, they're light to begin with. They're very, like, you tighten. I feel like you over tighten these things, they'll break. they almost feel like plastic. They're metal, but they feel like plastic to me. It's not real metal, it's aluminum. So I'm gonna get some brass ones to go up there. I'm gonna figure out the sizes and stuff I'm taking with me. I'm gonna go to Ace Hardware and get those. But other than that, everything else is pretty solid. Other thing I don't like about this is, like I said, we're looking at the bottom side. So the fact that this is upside down like that, I don't like that. Like, but you flip it over. This is your top. Looks great from the top. You don't see all the clutter and stuff. Cleans up very nicely. And it sits off to right here. But it sits off to like that. And then, yeah. So it's clean. It's nice looking. It did come with a fuel oil. I gotta wait to get the fuel injectors. Like I said, if I can find a GT500, that will be the key. That's why I want some GT500 injectors. Then that way, if I decide to make more power later on, I doubt I will, because this show car, I really don't want to tear it up like that. But it'll fit perfectly, and I may turn duty cycles and stuff down. But yeah, the injectors will be in. Then the fuel rails will be able to go in. I got the hold downs and stuff right here, and all the rest of the hardware to bolt it to the car. And like I said, yeah, that's pretty much it for now. Put that there. Hello, my little helper. She been here helping all day, high as hell. I gave her some catnip, so she been feeling herself. But anyway, I mean, I guess this kind of does make sense with the throttle body, because it's off to the side. Once it's in there, the throttle cable kind of comes down and meets right there anyway. So yeah, but that's pretty much it for now. I just wanted to show y'all all of that. If you have any questions, just comment down below and I'll be able to help you out with that. But when you get it, it looks like a lot, but it's really not that hard once you start looking at it and getting it. Z1, I ordered the intake manifold to the block gasket from them. So that will be in hopefully in 2 days. Like I said, I gotta go to Nissan tomorrow to get the idle air control valve gasket. They were actually able to get it, and the other best part is Nissan was able to get the gasket for the block to the intake manifold, and it's only $36. The idle air control valve gasket is only $9. So in all honesty, going through the dealership is actually cheaper in this case. It's kind of cool, because usually dealership rob you, but in this case it's actually cheaper to go through them. I did not know that at the time. I called Z1 earlier and asked them about my location, because they said if still the order is still pending, I would have been like, cancel my order. I'm just order from him, but they said the gasket they ordered for me will be to them tomorrow, so that in a few days I'll be able to get the gasket for this. So hopefully everything will be able to go back on the car, hook everything back up, have everything going. So yeah, so I can go ahead and get this stuff out of the way, get the car back started, do my fabrication. I still got to order a blow off valve. As bad as I want to recirculate, I doubt I'll be able to recirculate, so I gotta change the I have to go in and change the intake to the filter, because that has the hole in it unless I plug the hole somehow. And then I need to put a hole into the piping for the blow-off valve. I want to recirculate, but the way I have to route everything, it's just going to hit the fan or something's going to happen. So I want to kind of keep it clean and keep it away. So with that being said, I will get with y'all in a bit. Just hold that thought and I'll get right back to y'all. What's up, everybody? So it's the idle air control valve gasket. So the idle air control valve is on. Just gotta tighten it down, land the thread. The thread set a little bit. And don't know what this box is. That's from Summit. I forgot what I ordered, so go ahead and open these boxes up and show y'all what's up. Alright, so first box, like I said, I don't know what company this is. Came in today. I don't remember what it is. This company didn't look familiar to me, so open this bad boy up. Let's see what's in here. So, this right here is the trans brace for the BMW trans. Let me back this up. For the BMW trans. So, bitch thinks it's Hug. It's the same company that I went through to get the adapter plate. No, it's not. So, this company I found out about through Hurt. Because Hurt's running the same transmission I'm running. Well, he's running 5-speed. I'm running 6-speed. Everybody know Hurt. And I'm going to go ahead and drop him right here.
Oh, let's go, baby.
But yeah, that's him. He did the K24 5-speed. That's where I actually got my idea from. I was like, wait a minute. A BMW trans are working there, and you don't got to beat the tunnel up. So, dang, I should have told y'all that. I need to go ahead and start buying some more 6-speeds before people start jumping on that bandwagon. Yeah, that's the, this right here is the trans mount to get it bolted in there. So, hopefully this week, I'll be able to drop my motor in. So, that's that. So, with that being said, I think I already know what's in this box right here. Summit sent this out a few days ago. Summit's been very good on what they do. Granted, there's a Summit up here in North Carolina, but this didn't come from North Carolina. This came from Ohio. So, this, I've been tracking it since. It was ordered 2 days ago, so I'll throw that over there. Got some Summit stickers in here. As always, appreciate Summit. And then, so, yep. This is the oil pump hardware, so that way I can have the oil pump on. So, still waiting for the cam. I might just drop it in, do everything in the car. I mean, to be honest, getting to the oil pump ain't really nothing. Right now, I'm still waiting for the windage tray. Supposed to been got that, so waiting for that right now. But this, I did ARP hardware for the oil pump. So there's that. So if I get the windage tray in and at least get the I don't know. I really hope the cam comes in sometime this week so I can get the cam on and then start putting the motor in. That'd be nice, but my babies, I'm not that mercy. And I had to do it because I don't know how many times I'm gonna be taking this motor in and out. Like I said, there's another motor already coming. So this is the engine hoist adapter plate. So it goes up top where the valley cover goes, and you pretty much lift up from there instead of lifting on your heads and different stuff like that. So that goes straight to the block, pull up, and then come straight up out of there. So we got this stuff. I really hope with this being on here now that the cams come in. I hit up my I went through to get the cam. He said that he hasn't got the tracking number for it yet, so I don't know what's going on. Everybody said that Truck Norris cams would be ready, and still waiting for it. That was last week when I ordered it, but it's not on him. I mean, that's what they said, that it'd be ready. So we all thought like they meant the shipped out right then and there once you put the order in, but it's not the case. But yeah, got those parts, got those pieces in. So that, I mean, biggest thing I'm waiting for is cam. I don't want to start doing everything now and then turn around and have to pull the cam gear out, the timing chain and all that stuff, having to retime it in the car. I mean, it's not bad, but at the same time, I'd rather do everything outside the car rather than trying to do it in the car because it's less of a hassle. So, right now I'm just tightening these bolts. They didn't give you a torque spec with this stuff, so I'm just snugging them as much as I can. Try not to do them too tight because this is aluminum. It's billet aluminum. You do not want to over torque these. You understand? You over torque these, you're gonna strip the threads up. So it's not what I want to do. Yeah. So be very gentle when you're tightening into here because it's easy to strip these out. But this is on now. I need to figure out which side on my plug because I know this goes to my vacuum, to the brake booster. Why does it go to brake? I'm pretty sure it says that goes to brake booster. So I'm gonna plug that side off and lock it up, and then from there be good. All your plugs and stuff plug into the bottom. Throttle cable goes here. It's kind of weird. Like I say, I don't know why they didn't put the throttle cable, like you route the thing up onto here or something and go that way. It's like right here. So I mean, like I said, it's at the firewall, so it kind of come off and hook up something behind it. But I got the brass fittings in earlier, so I went to my neighborhood Ace Hardware. I got all the hardware pieces. I got Doc's bolts for his motor. Still trying to figure that out. Yeah, because if I know what I know now, I would have went a different route with the motor for him. I remember he said he wanted to go LS, and if I can go back in time, I would probably just find him in LS and drop in that car. Granted, I didn't want to fight with the wiring, but at this point, everything's in LS, and it probably would have been easier because I'm dealing with my LS and he would have had his LS. But I know what he wanted. At the time, he wanted a hopper, but now he wants a donk. So it's kind of one of them things where we went one route and then now we're going a different route. So be like that. It sucks, but we just gotta continue pressing on what we got and getting down to the nitty gritty of the things. 4 or 5. So I got 2 of the same ones. So fittings in. I'm just sizing them up for right now. Don't forget to put your Teflon tape on them. Doing them all in sizes. When y'all up and down, just gotta take these little tags off. Try to get all these things worked in and taken care of. But yeah, Doc's my boy. I don't mind doing stuff for my boys, taking care of them and stuff. I'm not really mad at him. I'm more mad at the whole car situation because we didn't realize what we were getting ourselves into. He didn't realize what he was getting me into. So we just kind of been going as it takes. It sucks, and I don't want to see him stressed over this car, but this car isn't what we expected it to be. So I gotta be the big homie and take care of my dog, you know what I'm saying? It be like that sometimes. It sucks, but all you can really do is just make sure things are going right. Like, so I don't need him stressing out over this stuff, and I really don't want to send it to him having the issues that it has, because then he has to put up with a shop out there, and man, being in the military and have to deal with shops on your own, you get screwed over real quick. Different shops will screw you over, and I don't even care that they're screwing you over. And with him not knowing much about cars, like, I really don't want him having to go through all that hassle and the BS of it all. So here's that. I'm starting to realize that I done bought the same exact fittings. One was in the bag though. I'm pretty sure all these fittings are the same sizes. And this one may be a little thicker. Okay, are these a little bit bigger? Get them in their orders. That one's definitely the biggest though. Now I got them all in, all the brass fittings looking pretty. Yeah, that's pretty much it for that. That's that. So the intake is ready. So now we're just waiting for the manifold gasket. So once the manifold gasket is here, I'll be able to drop this back in. Actually, to be honest, I'll probably be able to size all this stuff up. Get it all routed, how it needs to be routed, get everything set up, organized, neat. And then from there, have everything ready so when the gas comes in, be able to put everything in, tighten everything down, and then just gotta find the injectors next. Biggest thing, y'all know, don't worry about is doing that wiring. I really don't want, like I said, I really don't, if I can avoid doing the extension, I mean, if I can avoid cutting the wires to the harness and just finding the female to male pieces and then extending it that way, that'll save me a lot of time and a lot of headache. So you just gotta look for that, do the pinning, and then put it all together, click it all in, call it a day. So yeah, Zoe move her tail, movie tail. So that's the bottom. This is the bottom side. So yeah, we're gonna stop right here and pick up right about back again. Alright, so I got the intake manifold in. I'm still waiting for the gasket. I just got in here trying to size everything up, figure out how everything's gonna route. So I gotta figure out something with this to make this elbow drop down or something. Yeah, I really don't know how that's gonna happen because yeah, that's all the way down there. That's how I route this thing down. But we're also hitting up in here. But for the most part, it's on. Just gotta figure out how everything's gonna go. This, I don't have to move. I don't have my windshield washer anymore. That's kind of suckish. Sucks a little. I gotta probably gotta drill a hole. So instead of coming from here, it's gonna come. Pipe's gonna come up from up here, right here, and go in. So got a little dirt up in there. So I'm sitting. I got the injectors in off of a Mustang GT. Yep. Yeah, I just gotta do the wiring and stuff, figuring out how everything's gonna route. That's how it looks in there. Thing is ginormous, man. Takes up all the space. Thing gonna be crispy. But yeah, main thing, like I said, is trying to figure out how to get this to slide all the way back. You see right there. I probably just need a little force on it and give it a little oomph. But then I got these hoses down here. It's weird. Definitely get it figured out though. It ain't no thing. Ain't nothing but a G thing. Probably gonna have to bring, instead of, I don't think it's gonna work that way either. Don't know how I'm gonna do that one. Don't know how we're gonna do that one, Jabbo. Once I take these, drop it down, go into the bottom, have them come up. Don't know, we'll figure it out. But yeah. And then with this vacuum right here. It's going to go under. It's a lot of things. For some reason I thought it was higher, but it's not. So worst case, I can take this, bend it down, go under, loop it somehow, hit that bottom. It's not bad. It's just a lot of things that have to get reworked. But yeah, here we are. So I'm still waiting for the gasket. Thought it'd be here today, but it's not. So yeah, wishful thinking, right? So, I'm gonna play around with this and figure things out. I ain't gonna start the video here. So I'm gonna play around, get all this stuff figured out, go from there with it, and continue on. But yeah, it's in. So I gotta break the video up. So it's the end of this video. Keep watching out for the next video. They should be dropping the same. This video and the next video should be dropped the same exact time. So keep an eye out.